Here are the list of ingredients you'll need to make poulet yassa. 4 bone-in chicken thighs, half an onion, 3 limes, 1/3 cup of cider vinegar, coarse ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons of ginger, 1 carrot, 1 teaspoon allspice, 2 bay leaves. Now, as a disclaimer, I forgot to use the carrot, but I'll explain that later. So first we're going to marinate the chicken. And we want to marinate our chicken for as long as possible, really about 24 hours. And the best way to marinate is just in a bag. So we're going to put our chicken into a bag, and we're going to zest our limes right into the bag. After we've zested all of our limes, we're going to cut the limes in half, and we're going to squeeze the lime juice over the chickens. You can actually just throw the whole limes in there afterwards. After that, we're going to julienne our onion and get that in the bag. And this is where we would have put our carrot in, but I forgot it. So here, we're going to get our ginger. We're just going to do a nice mince on it, and we'll put the ginger right into the bag. After the ginger, we're going to mince our garlic as well. And once we have our garlic minced, we're going to put that right in the bag. And to that, we'll add our coarse black pepper, cayenne pepper, bay leaves, salt. Next, we'll gather up the bag, massage all the ingredients together to get them blended, and then we'll refrigerate it overnight. Once we have our chicken marinated, we can begin to cook. So in a heavy-bottomed, preferably Dutch oven, you'll want to add some oil and heat the oil so it's hot. Once you add the oil, you're going to sear the chicken skin side down. And when you add your chicken in, it might pop a little bit because that chicken is wet from the marinade. You want to season the backside, salt and pepper, of course, and you're going to start to sear your chicken. Now, while we're searing our chicken, we want to get this darker brown color. And also with this recipe, we actually use everything from the marinade. So what we'll do is we'll actually pick out the limes, remove the onions and carrots, and what we'll do is add the onions and carrots into the pan with the hot oil and all the chicken jus. So we have our bay leaves in there, as you can see. So whenever you serve this, you want to make sure you pick those out because you cannot eat those. Now, you want to bloom your allspice, and this is what I'm doing here. I'm adding that allspice to the oil, and that's going to allow that aroma to come out. Once the onions are cooked down just a bit like this, we're going to add our chicken back in, and we've reserved the liquid from the marinade as well. So we're actually going to pour that into the dish, and that's going to be part of our flavor here as well. So we're going to cook this chicken until it reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees. If you want to add some more heat to this dish, you can mince up a habanero and add it to your marinade. You can cook this directly on the stovetop, but if you prefer to use an oven, you can throw it in the oven at 350 degrees and cook it until it reaches that internal temperature of 165 degrees.